welcome back or to the weekly vlog. I try to always start off every vlog with a very quick intro, so if you're an OG, bear with me guys, you know the drill. But if it's your first time stopping by the Dawn Stage channel, you're very welcome. So yes, indeed, I am Dawn. I am a British expat. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for I think over 21 years now I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam. I live here with my partner Lawrence. He's from South Africa. Our two boys, Joshua and William, who are born here, and our fluffy ginger cat Daxter, and our very cute Parsons Terrier Jack. So welcome. Formalities over. If you want to hit the subscribe button, that will also be really nice. And if you're an OG, one of the original gang, there's no definition on an original gang, but if you're a returning viewer, a friend of the channel, I hope you're all well. I hope everybody's had a good week, and hopefully a good week ahead. So I'm starting this week's vlog. Yes, you've probably seen on the screen, it's Saturday. It's about 12:15 here now. We've been up pretty early, about 8ish. The grocery delivery came, no mishaps. Oh, we had a free gift for Daxter. Shall I get them? Hold on. Yeah, so Daxter got a little free prezi in the grocery delivery. This from Purina Gourmet or Gourmet. I thought it was a sachet of cat food, and when I opened it, he got little sachets of these puree. There was 5, so I've given him 1. I didn't think he'd be interested because he'd had his breakfast already. This flavour is chicken. I think it's got like little chickeny bits in it. Anyway, I opened a sachet. He was busy with his second breakfast. And I thought, I'll give him a sniff. He'll probably turn his nose up at it because he's a bit fussy, my cat. And loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. So I thought, that's a nice little treat. So yes, thank you Albert Heijn, the grocery shop that I bought them from. So Daxter's got a new little treat to his repertoire. The dog and the cat, I've got like a little bit of a larder cupboard just in the corner there, and we keep all their snacky stuff. So yeah, we unpacked the delivery. Lawrence had a bit of a panic. He had a missed call from Joshua at 3 AM in the morning, and he wasn't picking his phone up, so Lawrence was panicking a bit. And I said, no, if it was something, me, Lawrence and William all would have had missed calls and messages on our phones. I said, I've got a feeling he was asking for a lift, and he's probably stayed over at his friend's, Denny. And indeed, a few hours later, Joshua's messaged his dad, yeah, sorry, the buses were on strike, and he was calling on the off chance Lawrence was up asking for a lift. Sometimes Lawrence is up that late because he watches a lot of sports, and sometimes if they're live, they're on, you know, and in another country, you know, time zone difference. Anyway, I've already started waffling. If you're new, I do that a lot. I waffle and waffle and waffle. So yeah, Lawrence has gone off to pick him up. I've been busy trying to get through the laundry mountain. In case you didn't know, we've limited our laundry to the weekends only because it's the cheaper energy rate. But yeah, obviously having 3 men in the house who all sport, it is a bit of a challenge. And our heating is on really low, so it takes a while to dry things if it's stuff that can't go in the tumble dryer. So yeah, I've just put an extra layer on. And I thought this was clean, but I don't know, with something down the front. But yeah, it got a bit chilly. It was beautiful sunny weather here this morning. And I said to Lawrence, maybe we should go out for a drive, you know, go and have a pootle around. And now it's pouring with rain. It does look like blue skies in the distance, but it's freezing cold. It looks a deceptive because when we looked out the window this morning, because it was so sunny and blue skies, it gave you the feeling that it was actually quite warm, but it's not. It's absolutely freezing. I don't know what the temperature is at the moment. No, I can't see from here. Anyway, so apart from the chores, I've been making granny squares and a pentagon. I'm going to make a crochet bucket hat for a colleague. She was wearing one in some recent photos, and I've always fancied making a bucket hat, although I don't think I would wear it myself. So when I saw she was wearing one, I was like, oh, I'm going to have a go at making one. So I'll get the pleasure of making it. Hopefully it fits and she can have it with pleasure. That it's all scraps. So I've gone for like these natural nature kind of tones. We'll see. I mean, if it's too small, maybe somebody wants it. I don't know. It's fine. So this is the crown. And then it's pentagon to do 5 sides. I do 5 grannies of also with 4 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the YouTube tutorial, if I remember, I'll try and put a link below, but if not, I'll talk about it on the podcast. And if you are new, my crafty podcast is on the Woven Almanac channel. Links will be below for that. My gosh, I can't speak today. Yeah, so you crochet 5 granny squares of 4 rounds, and you get the sizing depending on the hook and the thickness of the yarn. Hopefully mine is a small. I've measured my head and I'm a medium according to this tutorial. So, and I think my colleague could probably be a small, but there's a bit of giving them because it's acrylic. So yeah, and then so you crochet the 5, stitch them all together to make a round of them, and then you stitch the round around the crown. And then I imagine, I'm not up to that part yet, you crochet around and around and around to make a brim. So we'll see. If it turns out well, I don't know if I'll show it in the podcast, but I'll probably have a photo if it worked out well and then talk about it a bit more there. So yeah, Lawrence has gone off to pick Joshua up. And then he said he forgot he'd bought some bacon in the week. So we're going to have bacon and eggs for lunch. That'll be a treat. And I did forget to order a few things in the grocery delivery. So we will be popping out. We'll just pop to the shops and, I don't know, maybe grab a coffee when we're out somewhere just to get out. Tomorrow, if it's nice weather, we might go for a drive somewhere. But I don't know. If you watched last week's vlog, I was so tired. So I'm actually quite happy to just do nothing this weekend. But I suppose I should get out and about. Right, my dryer has just stopped, so I'm going to go and check and hopefully get another load in, and then Lawrence will be back and we'll have some yummy food. Looking forward to that. Right, I will catch you later. In the messy craft room, I'm just checking some emails. Yesterday we were so lazy. After I think I'd spoke to camera, and then it started raining. Lawrence made bacon and eggs, which was really nice for lunch, which was like brunch really because we've not had breakfast. And then that was it. We stayed in front of the TV all day, all night, lazy. Same again today. I said, well, okay, if we're not going to go out today, we'll go out tomorrow. Come tomorrow, today. And I think at 2 o'clock I finally got a shower and out of my pyjamas. So anyway, I think you would have seen some footage. We actually went to the garden centre because just before Christmas, William brought some plants home from school that he had to look after them over the holiday period. And I keep asking him, they're only spider plants. I keep asking, when have they got to go back? Because there was one in a pot and then some that we had to keep in water. They were like, you know, with the roots kind of thing, like cuttings. And I keep asking him and he says, I don't know. And I've looked after these plants. You know, every few days I change the water in the glass, and you know, the one that's in a pot is becoming like pot bound now, you know, it's sort of spilling out a bit. So I said to Lawrence, right, let's pop to the garden centre, not the big one near the house, but the biggish one. And I said, I'll look for some pots. I'm just going to repot the one and plant the ones in the glass. So that's what I've got. Lawrence will have to help me. I've got a bag of compost in the garden, so I'm not doing it now. But I'll repot them. Well, I'll repot the plant that's in a pot, and I'll plant the other one. And I bought 3 pots, so I might even split them, because if you've had spider plants, you know, they multiply like you can't believe. And then I looked at the seeds. I've not planned what I'm going to see, what seeds I'm going to plant this year. However, I picked up some gherkins. I said to Lawrence, oh, do you fancy some gherkins? I said yes. And I bought some more green beans. I'm pretty sure I've got some, but I'm just going to look in what I've got. So I'll probably do that in the week when I feel like it. And then, yeah, I can get some seeds planted and we can do VEGCAM. So, yeah, anyway, today, the only thing of interest that I did do on this Sunday when I'm filming, it's my mum's birthday. She's 70 today. My sister Estelle has took her to Liverpool for the weekend, and they've had an amazing time. They went to a show, The King and I. Apparently it was like amazing. They've been on like a tour bus. They were going to go to the Cavern Club, and they got a bit lost, and there was 2 guys stood there. So my mum went over and asked them, you know, where is it? And apparently it's, did she say it was £25 to go in, or something like that? So the guys, one of the guys said, yeah, I do a Scouse accent now. Yeah, love. He said, you don't have to pay all that money to get in. And he reached into his coat and gave them 2 tickets. And it was, so they got free entry. I think they got, I don't know, 1 or 2 drinks. And also it was also included a free ticket to the yellow submarine, whatever that is. So they were highly delighted. Anyway, when they got there, you know, many of you will know my mum broke her back about 4 years ago now. So, you know, she's not the best at walking. She has a stick now. So they went and asked, is there a lift? Because apparently it's like down quite a lot of flights of stairs. And somebody took her around to the very, very back of the building to a rickety old lift. And then my mum said, oh, I bet you don't get many calls to use this. And the guy said, oh yeah, Paul McCartney uses this when he comes over. You know, he'll use this lift. We bring him down in that. And my mum said, oh, that can't be too often. And he said, oh yeah, every time he's in the country, he'll try and pop in. So my mum was all happy because she was in the same lift that Paul McCartney uses. Anyway, I think there's pictures that I'm not going to share with you that my mum will show me. But apparently it's really tiny in there, and she said it was packed. So I hope they don't pick anything up that they shouldn't be picking up, if you know what I mean. So they're going to some. So Liverpool is also hosting the Eurovision Song Contest on behalf of the Ukraine, who won the Eurovision. And I think tonight they were going to some, was it classical music thing? Actually in the place that is hosting Eurovision. So they're going to go there. But yeah, they're having a great time. So it was nice. We had a video call and Estelle came on, and yeah, it was good. I'm sad I couldn't go over to be with them, but yes, you know, time is a bit tight at the moment, and also, you know, watching the pennies, waiting for the next utility bill to come in. Anyway, all's well and all will be well. I think that's all I've got to update you on now. I'm going to work from home tomorrow. I'm very happy about that, which means I can have an extra hour in bed. And then Tuesday I'm going into the office. But anyway, I'll chat more in the week. See you later. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. I've got my heater on. Yes, I'm in my studio, which is not as messy as the very messy craft room, but we've not been drinking. I think I've got them stashed all over the place. I actually use them when I'm dyeing yarn, although we have drank out of them, I think. Anyway, why did I need to share that with you? Well, it's my short day, and finally, for the first time in I don't know how long, I'm actually going to have a short day. I'm determined. I'm going to finish at 3, and the last meeting of the day is with myself to catch up on some work, so that's what I'm going to do. I can't remember when I last had a chat. It's a bit noisy because I've got the heater on. Just, it's not too cold in here, but just to take the edge off it. And they're doing construction again downstairs. I thought they'd finished, but I have a nosy on the way out, if not before. I think it might be, is it the owner's birthday today? Marie's. I saw something in the app group, something about cake. All will be revealed. Yesterday I didn't go into the office. I had intended to, but my neck was just, it was bothering me, and I thought, if I go in the office and the floor that I sit on for the project, so I'll explain. Our office, since lockdown, we don't have our own offices anymore. They're all flex desks, which is fine, but when I'm on the project, we've reserved the 3rd floor for the project group, and our desk arrangements are not good at all. So I end up, and they're quite intense days, so I end up like sitting like this on my laptop, and then by the end of the day I'm really in pain. So I was all dressed, showered, up and ready, and then I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And then as I was deciding what to do, it started snowing. It didn't stick, thank goodness. So I ended up working from home, and I'm glad I did, because my gosh, it was so busy. And then nothing exciting happened in the evening, although I did have the house to myself actually for a few hours, and I just sat on the sofa and knitted. Not much though. Anyway, as I said, today's my short day, and I'm finally back in the studio. If you're new to the channel, this is my workshop that I have in the local arts centre, and it's all locked up. It's my private room. Can you hear that? And what I've started to do is work from here on Wednesdays, and then hang around after I finish work and tinker a bit, although I haven't really got anything I fancy doing at the moment. I mainly paint furniture in this room, make jewellery, you can see, and I also dye yarn, hence the plastic cups. I don't fancy doing any of them today, so I think probably at 3ish I'll just lock up and go home. I don't think I have anything on today. Do I need to pop out for anything? I don't think so. Anyway, the car was frozen solid this morning, like a little ice cube, so that was great. Oh, and the boiler's playing up. The other day, it ran cold on me 3 times, and I don't know if I mentioned this on last week's vlog, and I was shrieking at the top of my head. Anyway, Lawrence topped the water pressure, the water up in the kettle, the boiler, and it seemed fine. And then this morning I got in the shower and the pressure wasn't right, and Lawrence said, no, I filled it up yesterday. And then lo and behold, sorry if this is TMI, he was on the loo, I'm in the shower cubicle doing the hand gestures. He was here, I was here, and I was complaining about the pressure, and lo and behold, it ran cold on me again. So he believed me. Anyway, as I left this morning, I think he was on the phone to the company that services it for us. So we have an account with them, or a contract with them, and then they give it, I think, 2 services a year, and then yeah, if we call them, you know, there's no call out charge or I don't know, something. So anyway, hopefully he's going to figure that out. Oh my gosh, I hope the boiler's not on the way out. It's not like really old. I'm trying to think how old it is. It's not that old. Anyway, who knows? I'm starting to waffle now. So yeah, I'm just having a quiet moment, catching up on emails. It feels quite luxurious to just sort of systematically go through things. I'm still catching up from last week when I was in the office every day. Oh, and the other thing I did yesterday, in the Netherlands, you get like a commuting allowance. I think it's through the government. So if you travel by your own car, you get so many cents per kilometre. And I think, yeah, I think you get like public transport card if you're not coming by car. And I think a lot of companies, they have like a bike system where you can buy a bike through the company. And now e-bikes, well, obviously I don't qualify for that because I live way too far to even attempt to bike to work, even on an e-bike. But yeah, it's been on my to-do list for ages, and I hadn't put my mileage claim in since last summer. So yesterday I sat down and did that, and oh my gosh, I was horrified. And I told Lawrence, said, oh, I forgot to make a note of what days I'd been in. Well, I have made a note, but I couldn't find my note. And Lawrence said, no, if you logged into your Google Maps account, you can go back and see all your journeys. It was super quick. So I've put that claim in. How irresponsible is that? There was a lot of mileage, I can tell you. Anyway, I'm going into waffle mode now. When the heater goes off, it does get a bit chilly in here. I'm layered up. I've got a couple of layers on, and I've got a big cardigan with me. Luckily, I've remembered to bring my noise cancelling headphones today. Last time I was here, it must be about 3 weeks ago now. It's got to be 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's got to be. I forgot my headphones, and I had meetings all day, and the walls are really thin. But anyway, my neighbour on the other side, she wasn't in, so luckily, and everybody else said they couldn't hear me, so. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm almost finished with my coffee, and then I think in 10 minutes my day of meetings begins. Woohoo! See you later. Hope you can see me. Gosh, the sun is so bright. Well, as you've gathered, I finished work. I didn't stay behind in the studio. I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I've just don't feel creative. And I'm tired. I think that's all I say, isn't it? Tired. I waffle and I'm tired. When just before I left, I found two like spring wreaths in the studio. I don't even remember buying them. They must be there at least 2 years, at least. And so I thought, oh, I can hang them out in our little communal area because it's spring. And then Yonetta had a load of like big felt Easter eggs that she had in storage. So we hung them everywhere. I forgot to take a picture of it, but it looks really nice and colourful now and cheerful. So all the autumn and winter things have cleared away. Anyway, so I went home, dropped my laptop off. Gosh, I can't even say that. And then I'm just popping to the village because Lawrence said we're almost out of dishwasher tablets, and I want to buy some of those like humidity catchers. If they have any in the shop, I hope they do. I'll show you when I get home. I just want to place them around the house because, yeah, we're getting a lot of condensation because the heating's never on, and yeah, it's not good. So that's my mission: dishwasher tablets, humidity catchers, and a stroll around the action. And probably spend money on useless rubbish that I don't really need. All right, and we'll catch you in a while. Okay, I'm back. Shall we do a little shopping haul? Wipe this surface down. They had these super cute little caddies. They were in like the baking section, I think, but they're nothing to do with cakes. They're just a caddy. Oh no, the food section. So it's got this, they had blue or pink. I like this dusky pink. It's got a handle on it. I think they're like €5. And then the lid. And then it's got this little tray. And then this tray. How neat is that? been looking for a little storage box to put my paints in, or my little paint tubes. These are these moisture absorbers, what I was telling you about. So they have, I think it's like silica gel in it. So the top and the bottom's obviously in this packet. And then you can buy the refills, but actually you just, so the water, this little absorber attracts the moisture, and then it sits in the blue tray, and then you just pour it away, and then they last ages, and you can get refills for them, but they do last a long time. So I've got 4 of them. And then Dax needed a bit of dry food. I normally buy a big box, but I'll get that in the weekly grocery. So he's got a small box of Felix party mix, because life's a party for Daxter. And I've been looking for one of these for ages. It's a silicone. Ooh, can I get it open? Like a baking sheet. But I want it for the smooth side, because this is great for the Fimo clay. When I make Fimo things, and then I can pop it in the oven. And I've been looking for one of these for ages. So super happy with that. I got some dishwasher tablets. Got some drain unclogger, drain unblocker granules, coral on stopper. Says in 2 minutes. Seems to be having problems with our upstairs sink at the moment. And then I've been also wanting to buy one of these for ages, but on Amazon they're a bit expensive. And so it's like a little punch, and you put in a popper kit. I think this was like €7 or €8. What a bargain. And then William and Joshua are always, they run out of batteries on their bikes, so I always have a packet of these in. They're just like little handy clip-on bike lamps. So put them in the cupboard. So that smash up in haul. What did you think? Right, I'm going to get the kettle on, sit down and have a coffee. And what time is it? 4:45. Oh, I was going to do a bit of crafting, but it's a bit late now. I might just sit and have a little knit, a knit and coffee. I think that's what I'll do. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. Can't turn my neck. It's 5:45. I've just signed off. I could see something in the corner there. It's our, yeah, it's a gourmet. It's like a raclette. Oh, Lawrence has just come in with Jack. It smells really nice in here. What time did you put the curry on? Smells really good. Anyway, when I had my lunch break before, I'm painting a little bear. It's a project that I've been meaning to do for about 2 years now. So I'll show you what it turns out to be in a podcast. So I painted it in a like just cheap chalk paint I had in already. What could it be? Hello, where have you been? He's wagging his tail. Do you not want your dinner? No. Oh, hello you fatty. Oh my gosh, this dog is putting so much weight on. And his fur is a mess. He looks so scruffy. He needs to go to the groomers, don't you? It's my craft room, or the office. It's in full sun on the front of the house, and actually I opened the window, put my blackout blind down because it got so warm. When I've come downstairs, it's like, whoa, it's a bit chilly in here. Anyway, as you've probably gathered, Lawrence has got a curry on the go. That's nice. And I've finished for the weekend. Woohoo! My gosh, it's been so busy. Hello. Yes, I'm not picking you up. You're too heavy. Say hello to everyone. And tonight, I don't think, no, there's nothing planned. I lose track of who's in and who's out. It's actually half term here. William's been off school all week, and I feel really bad because I've not had any time off with him. But saying that, he probably wouldn't want to do much with me anyway. He's sort of at that age now. I put a few things in my caddy. I need to go through and pick stuff out, but I've got a phone on my loose paints. I have loads of these little, I think this brand is Amsterdam, is it? Yeah, these acrylic paints are so nice. And a load of paint brushes. But yeah, I really, really have to have a good clear out. Maybe if I feel up to it over the weekend, I might do that. Oh, just so tired. So tomorrow, I think I might go shopping with Alison in the afternoon. She asked me in the week if I fancied it. Anyway, regardless, if it's change of plans, I do have to go shopping because it's William's birthday on Tuesday. I can't believe he's going to be 16. My baby. It's Lawrence now. Yeah, he's got his headphones on. So we're not doing like a big thing on his birthday, but the weekend after, we're just going to do a very small gathering, just cake. I asked him if he wanted a party and he said no, so we'll just get a couple of friends. You know, the ones he's grown up with since being a baby. Super small, quiet, no big fuss. He's asked, no, he's not asked. I've given him, Lawrence and I. Lawrence is looking at me like, who am I talking to? When did you put the curry on, Lawrence?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Well, it'll be ready soon. William's been saving for a scooter, and now he's 16. He can do his license, but at first he has to do his theory, and then he can do his license. So I've been shopping around for like a package. So we found one last night. We agreed. I found several, and some of my friends recommended some. But the one that I had my eye on, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's not too far. It's in like the next town from us. And then it's he gets his theory, and it says guaranteed theory. So yeah, 4 lessons. He can ride a scooter, even though he's not allowed. Something else, and then the exam, and obviously the scooter and equipment comes with it. So we had a look together last night at the one that I was leaning to, and he had a look and he said, yeah, he thinks it's a good one. So I need to book that this weekend. And then on Saturday, it kind of crept up on me. It's Namalie's birthday. She's having a party just at the house, but it's going to be a nice one. She's got catering in. She'll have to dress you up. So we're going to go to theirs on Saturday night for a bit of a shindig. And then Lawrence has got 2 hockey matches on Sunday. So I'll be home alone. And I'm going to just stay in my pyjamas, I think, all day and potter around. Might do some crafting. I should do some spring cleaning, actually, namely my craft room. So on Sunday, he's got a game for his club, and then he's also got a game for the Dutch hockey team. So I hope the weather's going to be all right. I did want to go in the garden and start doing some clean-up, but yeah, we'll see what the weather's going to be like. The car's been frozen every morning this week, and I think I mentioned in the week that it snowed. It didn't stick, thank goodness, but it was quite shocking. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and have a catch-up with Lawrence. And then it'll be dinner time soon, and then yeah, I'll see if I can finish my project. What will it be? Ooh. I'll see you later. Oh, I just had to restart my phone. It was doing really weird things. Sorry. Every time I move, you get blowout. Bear with me. I think you might have seen some footage. Been shopping with Alison. We had a lovely day, or well, afternoon I should say. I think we were about 3 or 4 hours we were out mooching about, and we stopped for our customary iced coffee. If you're in the Netherlands, the Hamer iced coffee is divine. But I was laughing because at some point we were both holding our eye. We had brain freeze. So Anyway, I needed to go because I needed party supplies for William's birthday. They're downstairs, I've put them away. So I've just got like banners with 16 on them and a little hat and candles. Tomorrow I have to go and order his cake. I think Alison was looking for a dress, but she didn't find something. But we did see lots of nice stuff, but I was very good. The only thing I did buy, which I don't know if you're interested, years ago, H&M used to do these fine knit sweaters. And I had every colour you can imagine in them. And every year they used to bring them out again. And around springtime. And then, I don't know, about 3 years ago, they just stopped doing them. And I'm down to my last one now. So anyway, we went in the Zara and lo and behold, they had almost the same sweater. So it's just a black one. I don't know if you can see, but you see how sheer it is. And there, it's just a plain, like a crew neck, is it? Sweater. Dead soft. But they're perfect to wear in spring with like a little singlet or a t-shirt underneath them. So that was €15.95, and I got a UK XL, and they're actually a loose fit. So yeah, I was super happy. They had a few other like patterns that I wasn't keen on, but I really wanted the black one. Because I used to wear my black one from H&M a lot. But it just got holes in it. I think they were from moths, I think. And then that mascara I bought a while ago, if you remember, I don't like it. So I managed to... These Bourjois, I think I mentioned this a few vlogs ago. Bourjois is really hard to get hold of in the Netherlands. However, there's like a drugstore called the Kruidvat that sells them. So we popped in the Kruidvat. And I've got this Bourjois. This is my Old Faithful, but I couldn't find the waterproof one. See if I can get in the packaging. It does say that it lasts up to 12 hours, so I don't know. We'll see. But the other one dried out really quick as well. Yeah, that's it. Mascara Effect Push Up Volume Glamour. I've worn this for years, so yeah, another mascara. And then I bought a couple of other bits and bobs. Trusty Old Faithful. These are just from their really inexpensive range. Catrice. I like these precision pencils. Eyebrow pencils. I use the light one. And then they had an offer on L'Oreal Poreless Blur Primer with niacinamide in it, but they were like €17. And then I thought, the Catrice had one the same. I'll give that a go. I don't know if it's any good. I don't wear primer every day. I don't even wear foundation actually, but it's like a skin colour. It's got like a silky powdery finish to it. Oh, we'll see. I'll give it a go. It was like €5. And then I thought, oh, this looks good. Their own brand of matte lipstick. So I thought I'll give that a go. I think everything was under €5. They didn't have testers out, so no idea. Let's see, it's like a doe foot. Somebody's dog. Can you see it? It's like a nude. No, see. I like a nude lipstick. And then we popped in the Action. Alison needed to pick some things up. And by the checkout, they had these super cute little diamond painting magnets. They were like 99 cents. So I said to Alison, oh, I'm going to grab one of them. Very cute. I like her doing a bit of diamond painting. You know, now and again. Bit of a craftaholic. Should we open it and see what's like? They have different types. So there's all the little stones. Oh yeah, and you get the little tray, the wax, and the dabber. And then what you do, you just in this, if you've never done diamond painting before, I'll show you quickly. It's a fun thing. This is the stick that you get with it. I don't know if you can see. The camera picking that up. It's like hollow, and then you just put it in the wax, and then you can pick the little stones up and stick them onto the whatever it is you're working on. And then how the diamond painting works, in case you're curious, it's just a nice mindful activity. Oh, these are cute. Oh yeah, so these are the magnets. There's a lolly, ice lolly, an ice cream, and another like a rocket lolly. And then you just peel this off, and then this is super sticky. And then where you dab one of those little stones on the corresponding number or colour. It's like painting by numbers, but with little sticky stones. Aren't they cute? 99 cents, what a bargain. It's actually, oh, this not a bad little kit, that. Oh yeah. Aren't they cute? So yes, they're a nice activity for a chilly or rainy or lazy afternoon. Right, that's all my bits and bobs. When I dropped Ali off, I completely forgot that the fairground is on, the fun fair, and she lives not far from where where it normally is. Oh my god, it was like bedlam trying to get my car out onto the main road. It was ridiculous. So I was kicking myself, and then finally somebody let me out. It's all families with little kids, because all the teens, you know, all older kids, they go there on their bikes and scooters. So anyway, I don't know if we'll go. Realistically, the only opportunity we will get is this evening. And, you know, with my neck how it is, I can't go on any of the rides. But it's nice to walk around. Yeah, get a bit of candy floss maybe. I don't know. And tomorrow night, I think I mentioned we're going to Namalie's for her birthday. And then Sunday's the last day. So I do normally do like a Euro day on a Sunday. So then, you know, all the kids flock to that. I don't know if we'll go. You know, we normally go once a year. But more when the kids were smaller. You know, we religiously used to take the little ones. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Joshua would even bother. Maybe William might go with his friends. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and put my stuff away. I put the kettle on before I came up. And I'm going to sit down and have a coffee. And then I don't know. What time is it? 4:20. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner. And the groceries are not coming till tomorrow. So... And also I don't know who's even home, who's working or not. To be honest with you, I just feel like a takeaway. Lawrence will cook it. Anyway, oh, I'm waffling now. I'm tired. I'll see you in a while. Well, I didn't have anything else to waffle about yesterday. In fact, I was home alone. Lawrence had a hockey game, field hockey, and both the boys were out. I think I might have mentioned that they were out. I didn't even see William. I think he got home after I'd gone to bed. And Joshua came home. He was in Amsterdam for the day with his couple of friends. Came home and then went back out again. So I just sat on the sofa very quietly, did a spot of knitting and watched Love Island, which was a bit boring last night. But anyway, can't be all spicy every day, can it? What we're going to do now, Lawrence has just popped out to get some new socks because apparently they're playing in white on Sunday. So he's home now. We're going to pop to the cake shop, the bakery, order William's birthday cake for next weekend. And I think I already mentioned that Namalie's having her 50th party tonight. So while I'm in the area where the bakery is a party shop, so I'll get her a balloon and a card. And I think that's all we've got planned for today. I've just checked my app. The grocery delivery is coming between 4:15 and 6. No, 5. So we'll get that done. And then we're having dinner at Namalie's. So the boys will have to fend for themselves, which is completely fine. Right. At this point, I'm going to wrap up this week's weekly vlog. So I hope you've all had a good week. And, you know, chatter away in the comments. You know, I read every comment and I always try and get round to answering. Really enjoy reading the comments. And if you're new, don't be shy. Also have a little waffle, say hello below, and read each other's comments. It's nice to see you guys chattering amongst yourselves. That's what it's all about, a little community. And oh yeah, and if it is your first time stopping here and you've enjoyed spending a bit of time with me chit-chatting, maybe you want to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if this is for everybody, if you've not hit the bell, which is called the notification bell, every time there's a new upload, the YouTube gods will tell you that I've posted something. Right, stay safe, have a good week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.